Hi, this is Chuck Wilson, nsca Executive Director. Welcome to our video question of the week. This week's question comes from a member in California. He writes, "We continue to get beat by 10 to 20% on projects using a minimal markup on product and bare bones labor. For every 10 jobs I bid, we may get one. What the heck is going on?" Well, to me, my vantage point tells me that what's going on is your competitors are taking enormous risks on jobs right now. A lot of times I hear where the low bidder on a project, they didn't submit their qualification, their pre-qualification statements, they didn't attend the pre-bid meetings, they didn't go through all of the design work that you might have to bid that project accurately. So that's happening a lot. Another thing that we're seeing is that companies have different overhead structures. A lot of people think that it might be that they're buying better and marking things up less, but a lot of times we've found that their overhead is simply far less than what yours are. And so the way that things are changing in our industry, the business model is changing and things, it isn't the way that it was 5 or 10 years ago. So we have some resources that will help you kind of benchmark where you're at compared to other people that might be worth looking into. The other thing is substitutions. People are freely substituting right now, and to the point where I think it's very dangerous to play that game. And what they're hoping for is that an architect or an engineer or someone along the way will stamp that project saying no exceptions taken. Well, just because they say there's no exceptions taken, that means that only that they didn't see anything that jumped out at them that product isn't considered as equal. But it's a dangerous game because that might come back after the fact once the project is installed. So that's a big problem that I'm seeing. The other thing is that you need to maybe consider being more selective on what you're bidding. If your close rate's only 10%, maybe look at just local projects or look at things that you know that the consultant or the architectural engineering firm has a real tight spec integrity, so they won't let that type of thing happen. And just be more selective on that end. The other thing is what I always close with and recommend is to don't tie up your bonding capacity or your lending capability with low margin work. So it's simply not worth it. So keep your minimum marks, hold true to that, and I think things will pick up here for you.